Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Thursday, December 1st, 09:09 a.m. New York time. End of month. Let's do a wrap up. Look at the equity indexes. Yesterday was the last trading day of the month of November. So the monthly candle completed. The S&P 500, higher high, higher low, making retracement of this bigger trend down. Yep. So here's a high for the year, and that was the low of the year, coming right off that key level, 3,500s. So again, the trend is up, but again, it's making retracement from the trend down, coming into a supply zone of sellers. Caution. NASDAQ 100, same thing, higher high, higher low. Dow Transports, higher high, higher low. So breaking above this consolidation, and it's done a much bigger retracement from the way down. That's good. The Dow Transports, same thing, broke above inside candle. Nice reversal here. You had this big red candle, inside candle. I forget what that pattern's called, but that's a bullish pattern, typically on the bottom of a trend. And you have that inside candle on the bottom. It happened to be hollow, which is equivalent to green, and then we broke out higher high, higher low. So the Dow Transports definitely turned around nicely. And the Dow Utilities, higher high, higher low, also broke above midpoint of this big candle. So here is a supply area side to be concerned about. Russell 2000, higher high, higher low, coming into a supply area. But nice consolidation. A lot of buying took place down here on the bottom past several months here. Okay, that was the equity indexes. So now let's look at the, actually, let's look at the U.S. Treasuries. Again, Treasuries trade inverse. So as these start turning around, so we're looking here at the 30-year U.S. Treasury. Look at that for the month. Again, these are futures, so they're open already. Inside candle last month. Nice double bottom down here. So as this was declining, interest rates are going up. So one would expect if this is going higher, they're either going to slow raising interest rates or pull them back. Yeah, it's good. So we already broke above the high of last month. You see it's trading here. That's good. So use caution if you're trading short the U.S. interest rates. Looking here at the 5-year, same thing. Nice double bottom down here almost. And now breaking above. The high exceeds the green candle. It's already above the prior one. And this is the 5-year. Same thing. Look at that on the bottom. It already broke above it. So reverse going up. So again, short term and the long term interest rates look like they're going to be not going up as much. Maybe going to have a consolidation before they start pulling back. Look at the currencies, the US dollar index. Declining. Yep, declining. The inverse of U.S. Treasury of the interest rates. So typically when you have higher interest rates, the dollar gets strong. And when you have currency rates or U.S. interest rates going lower, they have a pullback in the dollar. Look at that. U.S. dollar, big sell-off last month. And now we're already trading below it, lower low, lower high. So again, that was the high of the year. And it's doing retracement of this big trend. Yep, US dollar is definitely a big sell-off last month. Huge. Let's label that up there too. There we go. Lower highs. And let's look at the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Well, last month made a new low for the year, really bad. Currently, we're inside that candle. Here's a big demand zone in the past. But again, the volatility on the downside has been much worse. Let's go look at the commodities, energy, crude oil. Here's the high for the year. So this was the low of the year, but we tested it right here. We tested it. So let's remove that. So we actually made a new low for the year for crude oil last month. And look at these big wicks on the top. Supply zone of sellers. So people that are still commenting, gas prices all-time high. Where's it all-time high? And what kind of gas are they talking about? Because this is crude oil that's used to produce gas, produce heating oil, and the other uses of crude oil. And that was the high beginning of the year. Since then, until now, been a little low. It's pulling back. But again, use caution because again, this was big consolidation areas, a retest. And natural gas, last month, higher high, higher low, still in a huge consolidation here. And we already opened up inside that range. Let's look at the metals. Gold last month, huge trading range, engulfing, big bullish engulfing. It shut off these candles down here. It's nice, very nice, huge engulfing. Let's actually label that midpoint. That's a bullish candle there. And that pattern occurred at the bottom, very nice. Let's label this midpoint monthly. So with the US dollar declining, then we often see the inverse effect on commodities, where gold is going higher, but crude oil is going down. So not necessarily all the time, but there's a correlation. And gold already, for this new month, which is just one day already, we already took off and broke the high of last month. That's nice, big reversal. You can check out my gold mining stocks I shared a few days ago on YouTube. And silver, same thing, up strong. But you see from here, gold or silver turned around sooner. And platinum, higher, you're also turned around sooner, coming into this big supply zone of sellers, that big wick. And copper, big use for industrial use. So last month, huge candle. And then had that wick there that stopped at midpoint right there. That big sell-off midpoint. Yep, use caution there. We might see her pull back more if we don't break and close above that one. Let's go look at the agricultural stocks. Start off with corn first. /Zulu Charlie. Here's a high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Look at that. Closed red for the month. Lower high, lower low, but still in acceleration phase. Looking here at wheat, we're actually trending back down. Lower low, lower high, doing a pullback. And we'll see if we get back here. So here's the low of the year. So it's concerning that. And because we broke below that, you might see a retest of the low of the year. That's wheat. And soybean futures, opposite. Look at that. Green, higher high, higher low than prior month. It's an acceleration phase. Live cattle. Oof, higher high, higher low. Broke above the swing high. So new high for the year. Strong like bull. Even now, for the new month of December, we're only one trading day. We're already above the high right there. Took out the high of November. Interesting. Now we're looking at feeder cattle. Yep, green for the month. And now for the new month, already higher high, higher low. Even though it's a consolidation phase here, we can see price action. Excuse me. Still an consolidation phase here. And now looking at lean hog. Inside candle. With the acceleration, let's take away that because that year low was already broken recently. There we go. So since we had that high there, big impulse move down, still leaning bearish bias. And we'll see if we get a retest of this supply zone of sellers. But you see buyers here, retest their buyers in green, but again, really still sell-offs there. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.